Oh, no, no, no. Oh. I have some chocolate chip cookie dough. Ice cream. Righty. Finally got home. Mind you, it's like nearly 9 o'clock for me, so I probably don't gonna have enough time for like 1 or 2 rounds. I'm so slow? Yeah. There you go. Customize your train. We have more stuff? No, we do not. That part's disappointing. We're gonna look at the clan list cards really fast. Yep, we got some new unknown cards. Ooh. But looking at the Awoken, they made some more balance changes to a lot of the clans, such as giving the Animus of Speed the ability of Swift Shot, so that way the Animus Speed is not just a worse version of the Animus of Will. So that's amazing. Restore got a massive buff, basically doubling its power. And a couple of things were converted into a room, like the Awakening Thicket, no longer a spell, is now a room. Friendly units have plus 20 max health and restore 10 health on resolve. Nice. Oh, some cards, like the Vine Mother, got a massive rework, I would say. I don't know if it's a buff. End of turn, Sting spells in your deck gain plus 4 magic power. That is very nice. An ability, Vine Wrath. Has a cooldown of 2, add 2 Sting spells to the hand, so really good. And then some other cards that I haven't been able to play with yet. So, like, that's one example. Options on the Hollow Knight, opinions on the Hollow Knight series. I think they're really, really cool. I might need to move my portrait, don't I? Ooh, Pyre of Dominion. Remove Train Stewards and starting cards. Immediately draft 4 packs. Double each card picked. Interesting. I'm going to be probably watching a Silksong playthrough. I don't know if I'm going to necessarily play, because I haven't played the Hollow Knight series. Never had interest, but with this release of Silksong, you're trying it out and it's interesting. See, the devs made a promise to release it, but they wanted to make sure that it was actually good instead of releasing it for just instant money. Ooh, Melting Remnant and Umbra. So we get Molded to reform units, Making of a Morsel, add a Morsel Miner to your hand, and Crucible Warden. Gorge, gain damage shield 1. I think that what these devs did is really good for the gaming market. It is. In fact, like, even AAA companies went, we're not going to release our game because Silksong's supposed to come out, and we know that if we do, our game's instantly going to fail because no one's going to buy it because everyone's buying and playing Silksong. See, I'm never really a big fan of reforming. I can't for some reason, I can't wrap my stupid head around how to make reforming, like, really good. Because I see too much value in big numbers, but reforming involves, like, the opposite of what my train of thought, would want. Grab resin removal. Ember Cash is good. Ooh, units. Since Rector Flicker is our champion, I may want to consider going Lady of the Reforms. Man, it's just too many units. Inerts, Multi-Strike 1, Fuel 2. Yeah, this actually got a buff, because Alloyed Construct is so hard to make work, and by the time you finally started properly at giving it fuel, he just dies. On the turn after deployment phase, summon a morsel miner on each floor. It's really good, actually. Commemorative Spike is good for just early game. It makes me pretty much do everything I need to do just to win without too much trouble. And only for $20. Yeah. Next part of the game community. Yeah, or supporting, even buying the game. Yeah. Because pirates are saying, look, you pirate something that is unobtainable and without reach. And not reasonable, but... yeah, price is half the reason to do it in the first place, yeah. Like, here's the thing. Like, if a game is like $5, why pirate it? Because $5 is honestly, like, chump change, unfortunately, at this point. Where $20 is like, yeah, it's a little something, but $80? Look, you really gotta decide if you want that. And at that point... you either gotta decide, like, an $20 game is one meal. Unfortunately. Well, if you're eating out. But, like, game companies are now just starting to say, oh, you need to spend $300-something for this device, and then you gotta buy an $80 game. That's what it's worth. Like, it's not. See, both of these are good. The only reason why I'm really eyeballing the Emmet Tome is because it combines really well with, like, making more souls. We can get ourselves even more souls. Ember Cache. Like, it's really, really good with these two spells. But we have these other two spells that we don't really necessarily need them. But if I remove cards, first off, we could remove a lot of monsters we just don't need out of our deck. But Commemorative Spike basically says win the first, like, 3 rounds of the game. Meaning I could focus everything on just the mid and late game. Instead of having to figure out how do we play. From day one. That was good. Summon Blue Eyes White Dragon. See, sorry, I'm really just focused on how do I want to progress on this. I'm sorry. I should just make a decision and play. How's it going, Vampiric? We're playing Monster Train because it just got an update. You know, I know it's not Silksong, but... I'm gonna go Emmet Tome. I feel like we could accomplish a lot with that. And then, yep, there's the Burnout 3. So, we also know Harvest does not trigger when units are gorged. When a unit is eaten. Eaten doesn't count as dies. So, if we could take Burn Bright... A Monster Train up your arsenal. Oh, wait, wrong game. Alright, and we should be fine. Draw 1 less every turn. I think we can get away with Rector Flicker, Lady of the Reformed, and then Alloy Construct, Lady Wax. That's fine. Wow. Well, no reason for me to take damage. That literally was kind of a wasted turn. Don't forget to tap your mana. I'd rather take 1 damage. Well, do I really need the... Also, we need to make sure that we have plenty of space for a construct. I'd rather not take damage. We don't need to take damage, it's okay. You swords of revealing light! Believe in the heart of the cards you gain! Making of a morsel. Making of a morsel. Ember Cache. Do it. Ha ha ha! Lady of the Reforms. Alright. We'll figure out what strategy I really want to employ. I just don't like to assume because... It's okay. Today because of it. Yeah, it's... Yeah. Oh no, the calcified ember for molded. Alrighty, so choose a card. Apply Burnout 5 and 5 attack to friendly Burnout units. I have an entire floor that benefits off Hollow Dripping, so I don't see why not. Apply Lifesteal 4 and Ember Drain 2 to a friendly unit. I think I've noticed totally just the same thing with Faye, actually. Yeah! It's mostly because I've had those one or two people that decide that they have to take major offense to it, and we're like, I'm sorry, it was... I was trying to be courteous. Oh well. 'Tis but a shame. Immortal Trade can get to... for the lifesteal is interesting here. But I don't think Lady of the Reformed is going to be strong enough without proper defense. Packed Morsels is going to be a lot better for Alloyed Construct. But, yeah, 'cause we really need a lot of morsels. We need more, not one or two. We'll take Pax Morsels. Because I have long hair and I've had people assume female. Yeah, I've been there. Not, oh man. So, with the way this deck is, we want both to improve our units as well as to improve our spells. At the end, right now, we're going to be having Making of a Morsel, these lousy molded cards, and resin removals in the deck. I don't think there's any of these cards I necessarily want every turn. Merchant of Arms. I do want to go to the Merchant of Arms, however. So, I think we really need to improve our units here. So we're going to check what's in the Merchant of Steel. Ooh, quick. That's actually really good. Ooh, Smidgestone. Definitely something to consider. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think we really need any extra units. So, what are our floors? Right now we have Rector Flicker and Lady of the Reformed. I need to get rid of another Lady of the Reformed and probably an Alloyed Construct. Alloyed Construct could be on his own floor. Crucible Warden. Can tank the hits for Paraffin Thug. And that way we can get more money. We'll try it. Alright. Quick for an Alloyed Construct. And plus 20 health for a Lady the Reformed. That works fine. Plus more attack on an Alloyed Construct. We can... Ooh, we don't have enough to re-roll. So we're going to save the rest of our money for the next. Been here long enough for Monster Train. Yep. Never heard of this game, so I couldn't offer advice if you wanted to. Storekeeper's adorable. Absolutely. Oh, yeah, Monster Train is a deck building. Think like Slay the Spire, but more skill. Yeah. No. We're gonna be Basically, we are denizens of hell trying to, in this case, fight back against the angels that have been corrupted by the titans. I'll take one less ember per turn. We'll be fine. I saw Toby playing Power World and thought I'd say hi. I haven't been here long. Yeah. I mean, I want to continue playing Power World. It's just other games have kind of come up. I will be returning to Power World. It will happen. Alloyed Construct. Ooh. Crucible Warden. That'll be fine. We gotta get rid of these extra guys. Ooh, nose. Well, we can play double pack morsel. And I played the guy with quick, right? Okay, I did. Thank goodness. I thought I didn't for just a moment. It's not necessarily what I wanted there. Better than nothing. Life Steal can go here. Yep. Wow! Go ahead and play Hollow Drippings on this bottom floor for tons more burnouts and more damages. So that helps out my burnout floor a ton. Making a morsel. We're going to get ourselves another morsel, a miner. That would have been much better on the top floor. I'm not going to re-roll. We'll live. Not really. Three years now? I think it's been about 3 years. Yeah, it's been a while for sure. It definitely has been a while. We gotta play Paraffin Thug up here. And Morsel Miner. That way he gets more fuel, which is pretty dang important. We're gonna just take 1 damage to the pyre. And we get a ton of money. Tons more burnout. We're gonna just play Ember Caches. We're gonna take another point of damage, but that's okay. Beautiful. I think Summer 22 Polytopia stream. I think something like that. Alright, final wave. Do we live? No, we do not. Honestly, if we play resin removal, that's probably more than enough. But we're gonna play Excavated Ember, so we get a duplicate of that. Resin removal. And we win. So what? Alrighty. Beautiful. Maybe this strategy will work after all. Definitely the longest lasting game here, followed by Stellaris. This Monster Train 1. Polytopia, since I've started YouTubing again, has been the longest going game. Ooh, Dripfall kind of would be nice to apply that Dazed. None of these are, like, necessarily super strong. Whiplash is okay. Apply plus 10 damage and burn out 2 to a friendly unit. Polytopia is the core game. Yeah, I guess. It's just... it is a fun one. How do we win? Because Whiplash is something we're really currently just wanting to give to either Lady of the Reformed for more damages. Just get burned out for playing too much. Same. I want to get back at it. Yeah, there's a reason why I limit myself to once a day. Or Rector Flicker would also want the increased damages. Dripfall is just good in general. But then we get this Calcified Ember, which is rough. Dripfall is just good, though. I think I'm going to take... Do we honestly just... Hold on, do we skip here? I think we just skip here. Antumbra Assault is damage. Yeah, honestly, we kind of just need that. Go over here. Merchants of Arms. Weapons Cache. When you summon a friendly unit, draw an equipment and apply -2 Ember. Inferno Room! Deal 50 damages to all units at the start of combat. I don't think we're playing Inferno Room here. Slay. This equipment gains +1 damage permanently. Not gonna lie, it's pretty good. So, here's something I could do. Upgrade an equipment or room to be drawn during the deployment phase. Draw weapon cache. Grab Bloodthirsty Blade. And something else. Merge the two together. So that way I can... get the equipment I want. I'm gonna try to get some friends on the game while it's free. Which game's free? I don't think there's any events when it comes to rooms, though, so... Store 20 health. Yeah. That works. Oh, this event. Pack 3 spells into a small gift box. Polytopia is free on Epic for a week. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm not getting Epic because of that. I can definitely limit how many units I got. So, but here's the thing. Is for multiple units in one doesn't really matter too much. What I could potentially do is get Packed Morsels, Ember Cache, and Hollow Drippings. Consume the small gift box. I think we do. So we're definitely taking Packed Morsels. Ember Cache. And I think we just take another Consume spell. Yeah, constant hollow dripping sounds pretty good. Alright, but let's focus on making a really good piece of equipment. We're gonna go and take 1, 2, reroll. Stasis Crystal. Unfortunately, none of these are really that great. Gain 1 when a unit dies in the boiler room. It's not terrible, but... This game is much more fluent than the predecessor. It definitely is. We're looking at potentially boosting Bloodthirsty Blade with Paraffin Thug, but Bloodthirsty Blade would be much better on Alloyed Construct. However, Alloyed Construct already... You know what? Stasis. Cannot attack, cannot be damaged or targeted in any way. Do I have enough? Yeah, we do. Bloodthirsty Blade with the Stasis Crystal. Confirm merge. Yeah. Cute. We'll make it work. Turn the on at every flying boss to face the Titans. Yep. Titan Trial. If there are no units on the floor, he deals damage to the pyre. Paraffin Thug, where are you going? This floor, right? Pretty certain it's this floor. Alright, we end this turn. Small gift box is going to get duplicated. Fantastic. Ember Cash. Hello, Drippings. Pack morsels. Two. Small gift box. Which one? Ember Cash or Hollow Drippings? It doesn't matter if I use Hollow Drippings now, so we're going to Ember Cash. Pack morsels. Really don't want him to take that much damage. That's a lot of damage. Right, Morsel Jeweler. Antumbra Morsel. And rather you have Damage Shield. Unfortunately, there's no place for us to play the Antumbra Morsel. So that was good. We are going to take 2 points of damage, but that's fine. The weapons cache and the merged equipment are both getting drawn the same turn. That's a shame. I do need to go to another room. We're going to go ahead and play Antumbra Assault. That's actually just fine. I'd rather you deal less damage. Making of a morsel. Morsel Miner. We're going to do Lifesteal, another Damage Shield to fully protect our Alloyed Construct. You gain Lifesteal, please. Thank you. And Magma Morsel. Yeah, that works just fine. Alrighty, I could spend my entire turn playing the merged equipment, but I think in the top floor we're going to go ahead and play the weapons cache. I only can choose between the Ember Cache and making a morsel. I'd rather get more units. Morsel Miner, so that we continue getting damage shields. Yeah, I think that's good. Pass this turn. Ooh, she took a lot of damage. Alrighty. What's the first spell I'm playing? I guess it's Embercash. Mine, kind of unfortunate, but it's fine. A lot of damage going on that top floor. Making of a morsel. Morsel Miner. Draws me the room. Makes it cost less. Alright, stasis. So unfortunately... there's nothing to be done there. Go ahead and secure this kill here. I'd like you to eat. Get healthier, please. Like you to eat. Get healthier, please. I just want this out of the deck. And... no thorns, thank you. We may just need space. Almost just need space. I'm just gonna let you guys know that was a mistake. We're gonna take a little damage. It's fine. Nothing for me to resin removal. It's fine. Reform. 2 units died. Alright, go ahead and get eaten, please. And then none of the other stuff matters. I'm gonna leave you to go sleep. Hey, that's fine, Cholito. Thanks for stopping on by. Much more food. Hollow drippings. Hollow drippings. Alright, get rid of that. I think it's all fine. Nice! Paraffin Thug gets the kill. Pretty much exactly what we wanted. Get stronger while under stasis. Okay. That Lady of the Reformed. Dang! She big. Giant lady. There you go. Yeah, and there's no room for anybody anywhere. There we go. Extra money from slaying. Shroud Spike is nice because it allowed me to make one really big unit. I think this Stasis Crystal is more of a gimmick. It's not that great. Shroud Spike, I think, might be the way to go, though. Because we get a lot of Ember. Because I don't think there's any unit I necessarily want Endless on. We're gonna take Shroud Spike. That's really good. Resolve, summon an anti-morsel and a magma morsel. Ain't gonna lie, that's pretty good. How does stasis work? Stasis cannot attack, cannot be damaged, or targeted in any way. It's gotta be the morsel maker, right? Alright, and then last but not least, do I take space? I think we take Hell's Flame. We just need Ember right now. Do I need Ember? I mean, kind of. Because right now I want to play Lady of the Reformed. Alloyed Construct. I want to play the Room. So that's 3. Morsel Maker is 4-5. I think we really just need more Ember right now. Ooh, Trinkets is nice, but duplicate any card except your champion? What would I be duplicating? Small gift box? It's actually pretty good. But I just don't have the space to do everything with the small gift box. It is really good, though. And it does get me to the Merchant of Steel, which I'm currently wanting to do. Then we go over here to remove cards I don't need and go to the Merchant of Arms. Alright, let's upgrade our champion. Burnout 3 with bigger stats. Just more life? Not really. That's not what I'm looking for. Another multi-strike would have been good. Multi-strike Paraffin. I could also multi-strike on Morsel Maker just for fighting bosses. But I don't think that's necessarily what I want or need. We're gonna go ahead and multi-strike the Paraffin Thug. Damage shield 3 on Crucible Warden. He knows why he's good. And Endless on Lady of the Reformed in case she accidentally dies? Seems fine. Alright, duplicate. Duplicate any card except your champion. I think we honestly just duplicate the small gift box. And we might as well get more health. Moving on! Non-boss enemy units restore 150 health. How much health do that? 180. Can I even? It's a lot of money that I kind of need. I think it's fine. I think we're fine. We never get punished, right? Isn't that like one of the slogans of this entire channel? Never punished. Alright. Crucible Warden with Paraffin Thug. Alloy Construct. Morsel Maker. We need space so badly. I'm gonna go and put you into stasis. Alright, Morsel Jeweler. And Morsel Excavator. And we'll get that later. Awesome, it still works. Nice. Making of a morsel. Making of a morsel. Zah. And unfortunately, I just don't have space. Zah. Small gift box. Alright, so here's how this turn plays out. Small gift box with hallowed drippings, right? Ember cache. Do I have space? I do. Packed morsels. Yeah, but we don't have the space for packed morsels. And then, do I want to get rid of this calcified ember? I think we do. We don't desperately need to... Yeah, we don't need to be playing small gift box. I should have taken space. No, I think the ember was the right choice. We're all meant for the void. We don't need to play weapons cache this turn. We're just going to continue to... Making of a morsel here. Making of a morsel. Morsel miner. It's good enough. We'll go ahead and play weapon cache to get it out of the cycle. Alright, Lady of the Forms, back you go. Shroud Spike? One less. Anti-Umber Assault. With these two. Sounds good to me. And then boost the damages as much as possible. Gorge. Uh-oh. Pack morsels. Resin removal, get rid of the corruption. Dang. We'll end this turn. Alright, no more corruption. That part's good. Excavated Ember. Excavate, excavate, excavate. Excavate. Get rid of Vengeful Shard. Even more damages. Morsel Miner. What's up? Ember Cache, Hollow Drippings. See, none of that helps. No, this is kind of a dead hand. Yay, we got more money. Hopefully this is good enough. It is. Dang. I was hoping to get another stack. All right. But that went flawlessly for us. Engulf and Smoke apply Stealth 2 to friendly units. Consume, Reform 2 units don't need. Mortal Entrapment. Deal 25 damage and apply... We don't need that. We don't need any of these. Ember Forge. It's a construct. Feast. That's actually pretty good. We'll take it. That way we can play more things on that top floor. Alright, we're gonna go here to the left. We're gonna get rid of 2 things I don't need. Goodbye, Lady of the Reformed, and the second alloyed construct. We don't need all of that. Remnant Banner. Extinguish. Summon 2 Twin of Wax and apply this unit's upgrades and stat changes. Not gonna lie, that's really good, but I don't think we're doing anything about that, because we're going here to magic. I would then have to go here to steal. I would only have 1 chance to make it stronger. I would have to dump everything into it. And then it takes up, like, the whole floor. I am planning on extending space, but I don't have room for it. That is a huge shame. I really want to take Legion of Wax, but I just don't have room for it. I should go check the rooms first. Resin Blades, Burnout 1 and Multi-Strike 1. Return to hand when equipped unit is destroyed. Alright, we're going to upgrade the weapons cache to be deployable. Do I want to buy Fight Club? I kind of do. It's plus 15 damage across everybody on the floor. Really great for the Paraffin Thug floor. It's also really great for my top floor. I don't need Glass Cannon. Glass Cannon, I mean, it can be good, but it's so risky. I feel like it's unnecessarily risky. Oh. Right. Burnout 1, Multi-Strike 1. And then I could also Swift Steel Dagger it. Yeah, I think so. I think it's proper use of weapons cache, and we can remove a card that we don't need. I don't need 2 moldeds. Because where are we going next? Regular fight, and then Merchants of Magic? Oh, but we are getting a Forgotten Boon. We'll be fine. We can go ahead and remove a molded. We don't need it. At the start of battle, enemy units appear on each floor. That is just fine. That's free money for us. Alrighty. Weapons cache. Do I weapons cache the top floor? Maybe we weapons cache like the middle floor. Because in our deck, we do have Fight Club. And it would be really strong to Fight Club the top floor. Or do I Fight Club... Because... So this piece of equipment... the resin dagger. The resin swift steel dagger. I don't know how you want to call it. Really good. Return a hand when equipped unit is destroyed. But the most important thing is multi-strike 1 and quick, which we're able to give to our champion. And then this merged equipment is going on our backline morsel maker. Fight Club would be best. Honestly, on the top floor. So, weapons cache, really good on this center floor. Rector Flicker. Lady of the Reformed. Alloyed Construct. Morsel Maker. Yeah. So, end turn. Making of a morsel. Making of a morsel. Fight Club. We don't need this feast. That way we can kill everything here. We'll pass this turn. I probably should have just let the damage go through. It's okay, we have resin removal. Battle Shadowverse. And I haven't thought about Shadowverse in a long time. Well, he is quick, so he's gonna kill 2. So I could take a little less damage. We're gonna Ember Cache. You know what? Undo. That's our first undo, by the way. I only watched the first season, I haven't played the game. Fair enough. We're gonna Antumbra. Antumbra. Resin removal. And I want you to get lifesteal. You to also get some lifesteal. There we go. We're going to take 8 points of damage. That's fine. It's not the end of the world. Dang. Alright, Paraffin Thug. Go right here. Small gift box. I want more attack damage here. Small gift box, even more attack damage. It gets more stuff back. Unfortunately, we're not getting money from the collector. It is a massive bummer. What got to do, what got to do. More lifesteal. Seems good to me. Man, I need space so badly. There's one card game show we watched some of, but only remember a couple of details. Fair enough. It was the Shadowverse anime was okay. We do take a little bit of damage. We have an ability we can activate. We can make the Morsel Maker active and start fighting. So if I want to clear this whole floor, I need the Morsel Maker to attack. Just a thing to consider. I don't have enough space for all these morsels, so Ember Cache is going to be the best thing for us to pretty much duplicate here. I can resin removal here, meaning pack morsels in order to gain more damage. Yeah, more defense is fine. And then damage shield 1 here is also fine. Huh? What changed? I didn't do anything different up here. Why is... Oh, because of... Resin removal. Right. That got rid of their undying thing. That makes sense. That actually makes a lot of sense. Okay, well, we don't need to emerge. So we're going to continue to let him grow even stronger. I can feast here. Anton Assault. And then Shroud Spike. For a ton of Gorge. That gives us a ton of fuel. Small gift box, sure, why not? Feast. There we go. That was actually not a bad turn. So we can continue to... See, that Feast was a good card for me to pick. Allows me to play with the space in that room again. We actually kill him. So we can kind of just... do whatever. We did get a lot of money. Ooh, lives with 5 HP. See, we're still... We're feeling strong, but I don't think we actually are strong. So I'm assuming Blade is here way too late. I think we... So where am I going next? Trinkets or magic? I think we're going to magic to enhance our magic, but what am I looking for? Because originally I was hoping to, like, remove Consume off a small gift box, so that way I would have infinite packed morsels, infinite ember caches, infinite hollow drippings, but it's just honestly not that good. Resin removal would be okay to be cheaper, Shroud Spike would be okay to be cheaper. Making of a morsel would be great to hold on to. Feast would be good for holdover. Antumbra Assault would be great for killing off the back line, but I need it to gain a lot of extra damage. More damage and holdover is good. But Subsuming Blade would be better with that. With just Subsuming Blade on holdover. We do get a Calcified Ember, but if I could do what I want to do, Subsuming Blade would honestly be better for clearing out problematic enemies. Especially since it has piercing. I really don't want the Calcified Ember, but it's just too good. Oh, draw a unit and apply a whole bunch of extra stats. How good is that? I mean, it would be great on Paraffin Thug. And Prism Retrieval would be an excellent target for the Initiate card, where I start off with it in my opening hand. Void Binding would be great for... Actually, no. Prism Retrieval it is. Alright. Going over to the left, get some money. Check out the magic. Ooh, Heal the Pyre. With resin removal? Permafrost? -2 gain consume. Plus 20 magic power gain consume. On Antumbra Assault? Good enough. Heal the pyres. Always good to have a little bit of pyre healing. And then cheaper making of a morsel. I mean, we're gonna have tons of morsel making, so I'm not too afraid of it, so... -1 in Permafrost. On Shroud Spike? That's really good. That way I could target weight on playing it. It's actually really good. Alright, -2 on... resin removal. Reroll. Double stack. Does nothing. Permanently remove consume. I mean, I could do that for small gift box. Plus 10 magic power. -1 cost on what? We didn't get holdover, unfortunately. I could do -1 cost on Ember Cache. hold over Subsuming Blade would be good. You know what? -1 cost on Subsuming Blade is probably the better bet. And then... well, no. I think we're fine. Just more damage. That way we're more likely to actually secure the kills. It's just... double stack does nothing. -1 cost on what? What's the most beneficial thing for applying the minus cost on? I think for the most part everything is just too greedy. Ember Cash would be great just to get it out. I think so. And then we can remove a card we don't need. Molded. We'll get rid of that. Who needs that? I don't need Molded. Empyrean Well! Duplicate a card! It's actually really tricky. I could duplicate Feast, but what if I draw 2 Feasts? So I think that's no good. I could just duplicate Ember Cash. Makes it slower for a moment, though. And it really doesn't add too much value. Is there really anything I actually want to duplicate? I'm not seeing anything. Fight Club? I could also duplicate this merged equipment again, just so that way I give it to, the Lady of the Reformed. I mean, it's okay, but it's not, like, really good. Maybe we do. I think we do. I think this is how we win. So, hear me out here. When the bottom... So, we're going to be taking increased space on the next boss. So, in theory, if a fight goes poorly, and then the Lady of the Reformed and the Rector Flicker both die on the bottom floor, the merged equipment, of course, will be double added to the hand. Hopefully, we reduce the cost to 0, so it's just free to play. But then we can place it on something like Paraffin Thung to give multi-strike 2 and quick, which would be really good. But then we get to place Lady of the Reformed back onto the next floor, allowing her to give the Burnout 1 to friendly Burnout units, making it to where Paraffin Thug doesn't die immediately. Yeah. And the same thing with the top floor. I see it. I don't know if you see it, but I see it. Alright, Lady of the Reformed, Rector Flicker, Alloy Construct. Alright. End the turn. Because then we can also just start adding a whole bunch. Fight Club! Alright. We're going to double Ember Cache here. Because we only need to play one Antumber Assault. So we're going to go ahead and reduce the cost of 2 equipment here. Oop, that's already at 0. Might as well play it. Yeah, that's a kill. Fight Club. I want this to cost 0, so we're just going to wait on that. And we might as well hold on to this resin removal. So we'll pass this turn. Paraffin Thug. I want this to go ahead and get played right away. How do we do this? What's the best way to play this? Do we just double small gift box? Or do I double making of a morsel? Because we can get a lot of morsels, reduce the cost again, get double strike. I only need 1. But making of a morsel is a lot of extra damage. So I'm going to go ahead and double making of a morsel. I'm going to play this. Merged equipment reduced its cost to 0. Give this to Our Lady of the Reformed. Making a morsel. Small gift box. Everything was good except for the small gift box on that turn. It's fine. Probably. Eh. If we give +9 twice, that's +18. That's going to be 40... 43 times 2, which is 86. What's that? So that's enough to kill this and this. So we can kill this bottom floor if I Shroud Spikes now. Which, not gonna lie, sounds pretty appetizing. Forgive the pun! Do not forgive said pun. Even more damages. Alright, pass the turn. Oh, okay. Subsuming Blade. We only need to play once. So double making, Subsuming Blade, get rid of you. Morsel Miner. We're gonna go ahead and play Prism Retrieval. It's fine. Pass the turn, take 1 damage. Alrighty, so unless we do something, we're literally dying in one hit. Oh, fantastic. But should I small gift box first? Nah. Really should not, actually. Here's why. So we can go ahead, play Ember Cash, another Hollow Drippings. Do I have anybody that I need to reduce the damages of? Resin removal on this bottom floor, why don't you? Packed Morsels. Ooh. Damage shield sounds good to me. And then I would like to deal as much damage as possible. Feast! And, yeah, more damage sounds good. I want more health for the Lady of the Reformed. Mostly for practice. This will help guarantee that we actually just win, so... Yeah, the, Stasis Crystal did not do what I was, hoping for, but it's fine. I was really hoping to get a lot of value with the Alloyed Construct. It was just too slow, but it works great with this, Morsel Maker. I think we want to duplicate our making a morsel. Huzzah! Nice. Resin removal. Nothing for me to resin removal. Well, we can do that to heal, so. And we're out of space, so. I need the lady to heal. I think we're gonna double Excavated Ember. That'll be just fine, so we can get rid of that. Dang. Alright, well, we're just gonna boost our floors as much as possible, I guess. That's the turn. I also could be considering... We're fine. It's fine. Oops. Let's think about a better play, shall we? What spells do we have available? Packed Morsels, no. See, Small Gift Box will be good in a moment, but it's not good in the now, which is unfortunate. It's just I don't really have space for everything. I'll go ahead and play this. Kill. Patrikios! And what about just Hollow Drippings here? Look at that! We just need space! We need space so bad! I don't think we're in any danger of losing this at all. I mean, all we gotta do is power this up just a little bit. Excavated Ember. Excavated Ember. Packed Morsels. I mean, literally all I got to do here is morsel, feast, morsel, and then that's it. Emerge. There we go. Sounds good to me. And we did quite a bit of healing. Yep, yep. Yeah, so we get our merged equipment back. Return 8 units to your hand. No, I don't think we need any of these. I mean, we're about to have a lot of space, but we really don't need Wretch. Resin Blades is cute. No, we don't. We don't. Do I take Kindle? We'll take Kindle. Why not? Alright, we need +2 on each floor. We need that space so bad. Alright. Upgrade the units or upgrade our spells. Crucible Warden, it would be cool to upgrade. Don't need to, though. Paraffin Thug would be cool to upgrade. Don't need to, though. I don't think we really need to upgrade our units, but our spells, on the other hand, could definitely use some love. What's going to be more important, upgrading the units or upgrading the spells? So, Lady of the Reformed, she's just as good as I need her to be. Alloyed Construct does what I need him to do. Crucible Warden. I don't know what I would want to give Crucible Warden. Paraffin Thug. What do I want to give Paraffin Thug? Morsel Maker. What would be good to give Morsel Maker? Honestly, a lot of these are just, what am I giving what would I give this unit to make it better than what it already does now? Whereas spells, like Subsuming Blade, great for holdover. Prism Retrieval would be great for the Initiate ability. Like, there's a lot of Consume Removal would be great on... Not a lot, actually. Well, I guess Shroud Spike. It would be good on Shroud Spike. Would be really good on Shroud Spike. Multi-strike would be good on Morsel Maker. But I really don't need to upgrade my spells anymore. Like, my spells are honestly fine. They're okay. Equipment or room card. I don't really need it. I don't even need the health. Whereas here we can get an event. You know what? I think our spells are good enough. At this point, I think the deck's basically already won. So, let's go to the Forge, get Burnout 3. Ability Crypt Call. Cooldown 1. 2 random units and apply an additional +10. Oh, that's cool. Right, Burnout 3 for way too big stats. Dualism. Doubles the stacks of armor and buff and debuff status effects applied by this unit. Oh, cool. I just take another for multi-strike on Paraffin Thug? Maybe? Or multi-strike on Morsel Maker. I think we do. Turn Morsel Maker into a boss. More damage on Paraffin Thug. That's all he really needs. Plus 20 health. I think we just reroll. So I only got 2 more upgrades left. Dualism and buff and debuff applied by this unit. Does dualism work with damage shield? It does, right? Crucible Warner would be nay invulnerable. Yeah. That's really good. Let's reroll for a good ability. Titanite. I mean, that's like all I need, right? And then let's see what we get. Arceus, Angel of Darkness, approaches the train. His once powerful form now crackles with Titan corruption. I mean no harm. The Titan's grasp is suffocating. If you help me, I will grant something powerful in return. You could offer a warmth of your pyre, but it would require a large sacrifice to fully cleanse him. Do you offer your pyre's warmth for to this former enemy? Heck yeah! Do it again! Yeah! Unit cards without upgrades cost -1. Really? Really? Purified Soul Shard. I'm gonna skip. More! 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 Hey, when you draw a Blighter Scourge, gain 1 Ember and draw a non-Blighter Scourge card. Cool! That's really good, actually. Alrighty. Oh, there goes all my health. We can remove a card I don't need. Which is... I don't need a second small gift box, but... I'm gonna lie, there's like nothing here I don't need. I think we're fine. We'll see. I need to... A Penitent Prayer Stone is spawned on each floor. That will kill me, because they have Spike 6. Right? Because the Alloyed Construct dies in 2 turns. But if I could boost him enough, it kills it in 2 turns. What about the bottom floor? Bottom floor would be able to deal with it just fine. I'll gamble. Why not? Should I go ahead and play the Paraffin Thug? I think we do. Oof. Was not what I was hoping to get. Alright, let's see how this goes. I think we... Stasis here. Spell shield. Yuck. I think we honestly just stasis there. Paraffin Thug kills himself. Right. So, do we go ahead and just kill him then ourselves? More damage shields. Magma Morsel can go down here. And get another feast. We'll take 1 damage, it's fine. This is fine. This is fine on the bottom floor. This is perfectly fine. Hey, Subsuming Blade! Do I want to just double Resin Blade? I can't. We definitely want a Subsuming Blade here. Get rid of you. And then what's this? Grant non-boss. Okay, yeah, kill you off. I can get rid of these thorns, and that'll be just fine. Same thing with yours. Much better. I'll go ahead and trigger Feast. Why not? And then we hold on to the other. More stats on the top floor. While the bottom floor clears everything out. Oops. I forgot about Kindle. Uh-oh. Seems good to me. I might as well go ahead and play that. Small gift box! Hallowed Drippings. Ember Cash. Packed Morsels. I'm going to go ahead and play a small gift box here. I'm going to do 1 more Hollow Drippings on this bottom floor. That'll be fine. Packed Morsels. Unfortunately, Prism Retrieval does nothing, because I killed my guy, but it's not the end of the world. The collector escapes. That's lousy. Alright. Morsel Jeweler. Shroud Spike. Seems good to me. There we go. 28 damage shield. Excellent. Get through that now. Right, perfect. Unfortunately, we don't get the money, but I think this is going to be just fine. Beautiful. So the only thing moving upwards is the healer. Small gift box. How do I want to handle this? I think we go ahead and double the small gift box. Hollow Drippings here on the bottom floor. Sounds good to me. Small gift box, Hollow Drippings for even more damage on this bottom floor. Excavate, excavate, excavate. Ember Cash, Ember Cash, Ember Cash. Making of a morsel. best possible things to feast on. One morsel. Excavator should be fine. Yeah, so since he's in stasis, cannot be damaged or targeted in any way, and he counts as not being the front unit for consuming, so the morsel maker is what's going to consume, which is okay for now. Well, I want you to get as much stats as possible. And by stats, I mean attack. You're gonna do just fine. Resin removal. Does anybody need to remove anything? I don't think so. We do heal a little bit. Oh, no. Perfect. Fight Club here on the top floor. Vengeful. Excavate. Vengeful. Meant to do that first, but it's fine. Not the end of the world. Hollow drippings. They have so much burnout. I need him to emerge. That way he can start getting his stats. Yeah, but now it's just my bottom floor person is the one that's going to get everything. All right. Beautiful. Sure thing. I'm gonna excavate. Making of a morsel. Excavate. Making of a morsel. Excavate. We'll go ahead and feast. Double drippings. Is there anybody in particular I want a resin removal? I do want to heal, though. They're all dying. Let's get rid of you. So this way we can properly get more fuel on my guys. So it's an interesting fight, but let's see if this is good enough. Sure. Small gift. Excavate. Oh, isn't it beautiful? Packed morsels. More. I desire more. Excavate. Feast. Subsuming Blade. Feast! Nice. We are missing just a little bit of Ember, unfortunately. Yeah, we have more than enough burnout. Cool. Yeah, I think we have a solid game plan. Extinguish, draw +2 next turn. Oh, I got nerfed. It's no longer just draw +2. It's just draw +2 next turn. But do I want the Votivary? It's more card draw. Gem Trove, add 3 uncommon and rare. Sacrifice, add 3 uncommon and rare morsels. I kind of want the Gem Trove. I think I can get away with it. I think we have enough Ember. We have a lot of Ember. We'll grab it. More sustainability. So, I wanted to consider the idea about going to rooms. But why? To find one more room that I could use? What about improving my spells? Antumber Assault doesn't really need anything to improve upon. It kills everything I need it to kill. Ember Cache. I don't need to remove Consume. Gem Trove would be nicer to reduce the cost. Pretty much reduce the cost on a couple spells. That's it. Holdover. And Intrinsic. But I don't... What would I even duplicate? I'm not seeing anything to duplicate here. So the duplicate right now would kind of be a waste. Well, the duplicate can go to Prism Retrieval just to better guarantee starting off with this. So that way I can get a much stronger Paraffin Thug. I could duplicate Votivary. Yeah, but Votivary... Nah, now that I think about it, Votivary kind of just dies. Whereas, what 2 cards would I want to remove? A small gift box? I mean, it's just free power. Again, I think the deck kind of already has won. So I think we just go here for the extra money. Let's go to the Merchant of Arms. Iron Tongue. Sweep on an equipment. This unit's attack is set to 30 and cannot be changed. Okay. I could also Boiler Room for a whole bunch of Ember on that bottom floor. That's a lot of Ember we're getting on the bottom floor, making it a lot easier for us to start all of our loops. A lot easier to play Gem Trove. Ooh, additional Ember at the start of the deployment phase. Yep, definitely need that. When a card with Consume is played... 30 damage to the front enemy unit. I mean... that means Small Gift Box deals 90 damage to the front enemy unit. When you play your 20th morsel unit in the battle, deal 200 damage to enemy units on all floors. When you play spells in hand that cost less are reduced to 0. I don't need any of these. I'm considering Shadow Box. So, the last thing I have to consider is... rerolling to try to find something cool, or we just take Boiler Room. The easier thing would honestly be just take Boiler Room and get the Shadow Box. Because Boiler Room on that bottom floor is going to be very nice. We're doing most of our killing there, allowing us to get really anything and everything we need. The hardest thing is getting more card draw. But I really want to re-roll for something better. Tell you what, we're gonna take the... I don't need the 200 damage across all floors. We're gonna take Boiler Room and re-roll. Nah. Shame. Do we want to start off with something? Start off with Boiler Room. And then I could take another Fight Club once we're done using the equipment room. Yeah, it's not terrible. And then we're gonna duplicate the small gift box. Sap 10 and add a curse. Yeah, I think it's fine. Alrighty. Weapons cache. Boiler Room with Rector Flicker and Lady of the Reformed. Alloy. Morsel Maker. That was a shame. I think we just continue. Right? Yeah. Stasis? Oh, gross. He's already dying. They activated your trap card. Right. I'm gonna Magma Morsel here, and we're gonna Anti-Bro Insult, which is also gonna give us more Ember. Ooh. Do I go ahead and play this Fight Club? Or do we play... Oh, Prism Retrieval. What? It's still... Oh, Votivary. Right. I think we go ahead and activate this and get our Fight Club a-rolling. And we're going to give Lady of the Reformed a little more lifesteal. Risen Retrieval, why not? For the Votivary! Yes! Perfect. Works for me. Alrighty. Woohoo! We got so many cards! Grant non-boss enemy units on all floors plus 5 damages. Votivary here. Beautiful. What spell am I playing? Because small gift box is going to add 4 cards to my hand. Alright. Ember Cash. Secure this kill. Ember Cash, secure this kill. I need this Purified Soul to kill this Votivary. So that is good there. I could play Hollow Drippings? Really wish I could kill this Chosen Ardent really easily. Fortunately, we don't have a simple way to do that. Pack morsels. Alright. You go there. Merged equipment. Beautiful. How many consume spells do I got? Small gift box. This is... I can kill this Guard Sentinel with these consume spells I have in my hand. Small gift box. Packed morsels. Ember Cash. Packed morsels. I can play this merged equipment now to secure even more kills, and in fact, Lady of the Reformed lives. Rather not, but might be just the way to go. It's kind of better than nothing. It's much better than the alternative. So we kill all these enemies off. This guy goes off to the next floor, but that's fine. We're getting our card draw here. I need protection on you. So you're going to get more than enough attack, I think, right? And I need you to gain as much health as possible. Fantastic. I can also like this here, and then that actually kills everything, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. That actually works out really well in my favor. Let's get some more lifesteal, I suppose. Ember Cache. We might as well do so. Pack morsels. Making of a morsel. So many morsels! Tons of extra stats. And we're gonna have more than enough Ember from this point onwards. We're gonna convert Fight Club. After this point, I think we can go ahead and remove all of our debuffs and get a little bit of extra health. Sounds good to me. And we're out of space! It's a good problem to have. Votivary. Oops. Double Kindle? Or do we Gem Trove? We Gem Trove, right? Do one Gem Trove? No. We'll Gem Trove on this top floor. Oh. My hand is full. I need to play the Curse of Entropy. Counting cards is hard. Alright, Curse of Entropy. Apply stat 4 on all friendly units. Yep, get rid of that. We don't need it. And 3, yeah, the duplicate. So this will be a lot better. But I think we go ahead and Gem Trove on this top floor. Just boost all our guys up. We're gonna Kindle. I think so, right? So I want to deal as much damage to this gladiator. More like a gladiator, am I right? Aha! Alright. Resin removal would be best for which floor? It's bottom floor, right? Yeah. Oddly enough. I already played Prism Retrievals. There's no point on holding onto Paraffin Thug anymore. Making of a morsel. Small gift box. Alright, Morsel Miner, where are you going? Top floor? Boost up the Alloyed Construct? Or bottom floor to boost up Lady of the Reformed? We have 2 more, so I can give Lifesteal here. Morsel Miner. All this is still going to work out this exact same way. Gem Trove to damage shield this bottom floor up. I do want to play Hollow Drippings here. Ember Cache. Oh, I should not have played Ember Cache there. Ember Cache there was a mistake. Perfect. Good enough. We're just short. I hate being short. Oh, we got so many morsels. Alright, how am I doing this? Alloyed Construct, he really could use more... Honestly, everything. So we're gonna give him more damage shield. And even more damage shield, whereas you, on this middle floor, I need you to just gain as much damage as possible. Because you're gonna get so much damage shield. And I really need Feast here. Fortunately, we don't have it. Pass that turn. Feast would be so good. That's a lot of sap. Alrighty, Votivary on the bottom floor? Right? Subsuming Blade. You have Quick, right? Okay, yeah, so these guys are not making it to the next floor. So what I can do is we get Subsuming Blade here. How do I want to do this? You're just going to kill everything there. But if we do this once here, we're going to kill these two, and we get to save... Well, I guess it doesn't consume fuel this way. Damage shield is nullifying all of it, so we might as well try... Excavate. 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 Vengeful Shard. Oh, I should not play that Vengeful Shard. Excavate. Don't I just play Gem Trove? So where? Bottom floor, just to give more damage shield to the Rector Flicker? Honestly, I think so. Excavate. I think you just need flat damage here, right? Damage, lifesteal, damage, lifesteal. You get a lot of damage with this Shrouded Spike. I think so, right? Alright, 2 here, and then we're just gonna Anti-Umbra Morsel here. "38 times makes Crucible Warden." Yeah. He ain't dying anytime soon. Perfect. He ain't dying anytime soon. Alright. Curse of Entropy! Votivary. Which is unfortunate. We get resin removal here. Get back a whole bunch of damage. We can also get back a whole bunch of damage here. I should have done it with Excavated Ember. It's fine. Ooh! Don't mind if I do. Hollow Drippings. Packed Morsel. Ember Cache. Silence is quite annoying. I don't really need making a morsel. Dang. Yes. Alright. So where do all these guys go? Morsel Miner can just go here on this top floor. Somewhere. Sure. Right there. Perfect. And then just one more each? Lifesteal can go there, and then... Anti-Umbra. Sounds good to me. We are out of space again. Beautiful. Some Swimming Blade. Yeah, the duplicate doesn't count, so... Drippings. Oh no! Lady! My lady is dying! I think it's fine, right? Because then she can fully heal. I think it's fine. More damage shield. As for you, I just need you to gain pretty much as much damage as possible. More lifesteal, sure, why not? Alrighty. That's a shame. She died. Indeed, she died. But she lived! Vengeful Shard. Vengeful Shard. I think we just duplicate. As much as we can here. Excavated Ember. Excavated Ember. Excavated Ember. Gem Trove. Yeah, on the bottom floor. Sounds good to me. Resin removal. Yeah. Morsel miner, making of a morsel, morsel miner, feast. We consume even more. Consume even more. Alright. That seems good to me. We have a lot of card draw. Alright. Curse of Entropy, let's just go and throw that out there. Votivary! Alright, Vengeful Spirit. Alright. Gem Trove. So we can get a second of that. Consume. Consume. One, two, feast. Just get rid of all that. Fantastic. And we are accidentally winning. Again. Before we got to finish playing all this stuff. Alright, well, we might as well emerge. Ah, we don't need to. Yeah, we'll emerge. I forgot. Does he have quick? It does not have quick. That makes that a little tricky. Not the end of the world. Yep. Alright. And I guess we'll go and pass that turn. Is it me, or does this run just feel really strong? I don't normally feel this strong playing with Melting Remnant. It was a nice combination of everything that allowed us to lead to this point, but we still have to beat the Titans, so we'll see how well that does. Victory. You found the rail through the gates of heaven. You followed the rail through the gates of heaven and defeated those sent to stop you. The great abyss comes into view, a truly terrible sight. Looming beyond its vast expanse, the Titans sit and wait. The essences you have gathered calls to them. Do you continue forward to the beyond? Venture forth and fight the Titans. The great abyss opens before you. You enter past its threshold into a vast expanse, a place beyond even heaven itself. Ooh. Welcome to the great abyss. We've only done like 2 undos, which is really surprising to say. Ooh, we got the stasis card early. Do we play the Paraffin Thug? We'll gamble. We don't need to play the Paraffin Thug now. Consume. Wow. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and gem trove the bottom floor up. But we desperately need to keep you alive. So why are you dying? You should only be dealing 20 damage. I'm gonna go ahead and try to start boosting up the alloyed construct to keep him alive as much as possible. And resin removal to get a little bit of health back. Doesn't matter where. We end the turn. Apply corruption, fight your front unit on all floors. Ah. Man, another bad turn. Do we double resin removal on both floors? I think we do. Once there. Ooh, I could do another one. So that way Lady of the Reform doesn't die. Or get corruption. I think we go ahead and play Paraffin Thug. This is cute, but I need him to start getting these kills now. We'll end the turn. Ugh, there's a lot of corruption. Oh, so it's okay if our lady dies. It'd be unfortunate, but it is okay. Ah! Our hand is full! Purge, purge, purge. Making of a morsel is the correct way to go here. Who's what? Morsel Miner goes here. You must feast. Really? I think we need to do this turn a little bit differently. I mean, we can let our top guy die, but I find it pointless to do so. So Votivary definitely goes down here. We get more Ember. No issue there. I'd like this alloyed construct to live, if possible. So it's okay if this happens. It's very much okay if this happens. You eat first. And then there's no more equipment in the deck, so I don't need to place another guy on that floor. I think we Shroud Spike here. And as much as I would like to Morsel Miner here again, I think we need to go here for Feasting to get more damage shield. Get rid of that Prism Retrieval. Ooh, even better. Get rid of that Prism Retrieval. I think we have better options than Pyrelight to keep duplicating every single turn. Alright, so we must get our lady back. Lady of the Reformed, Votivary. What's the first spell we play? Small Gift Box or Kindle? Kindle gives us no benefits in the now. Small Gift Box is cute, but there's no reason for us to be playing all of them now. So we go ahead and I want to get rid of all these guys. Alrighty. Consume. We're gonna go ahead and play the Antumbra Morsel here. The Morsel Jeweler here. Small Gift Box. Hallow Drippings. Ember Cache. Pack Morsels. Small Gift Box. Hallow Drippings. Ember Cache. Packed Morsels. Beautiful. I very much would like the Morsel Excavator to absolutely give my guys everything I so desire. Alright, more Ember. Beautiful. Merged equipment. So I need you. Because Lady of the Reformed just needs health. You need attack. You need attack. So we're going to prioritize placing these attack guys down. And then we end the turn. We're still doing okay on health. We probably want to duplicate our, she almost died again. I don't want her to die a lot. My hand is full. Ember Cash? We have more than enough Ember. Alright, making a morsel. I need you to buff up my Alloyed Construct, who's going to fully heal thanks to the lifesteal. And small gift box, hallowed drippings, Ember Cash, packed morsels. Hallowed drippings, Ember Cash, packed morsels. We're just killing off this entire bottom floor thanks to the Traitor's Quill. But what's next? I need her to heal. Gain a whole bunch of damage shield. She needs health. So health and damage shield for now. Health and damage shield, health and damage shield. That's good. Alloyed Construct, you could use your own form of damage shield. After that, damages, more damages, and we might as well let you eat for more health. Alright. I feel like we're doing okay, but we're not hitting the back row guy well enough. Alright, Votivary. So we need resin removal to get rid of all this corruption on both these floors. So resin removal you here. Also heals me. Resin removal here. Also, again, heals me. I don't need to redraw Feast. So we're going to play Excavated Ember on this bottom floor. Curse of Entropy. Excavated Ember on this bottom floor. Curse. Excavate. Fight Club. You might as well swap out the middle floor with Excavated Ember. Excavated Ember. Ooh, Gem Trove. We Gem Trove the bottom floor. X. X. So, if I play another Excavated Ember on this bottom floor, we'll accidentally kill this Chosen Sniper, which means Votivary, because of the damage shield, will not die. So, we actually need to stop playing the Excavated Embers on this bottom floor. That's a weird thing to say, but okay. So what's next then? I really need Alloyed Construct to stay as alive as possible. So I need you to gain lifesteal. That'll be perfect. Feast! And Paraffin Thug kills. Might as well just... I don't have to play all these cards. What am I hoping to draw? I mean... Also, I need a Morsel Miner down here. Specifically to boost up Lady of the Reformed, so that way she gets more health. I think we actually just save it. It's a really weird thing to do, but I think we just save it. Beautiful. Alright, Votivary. Perfect. He dies. If I play small gift box, we get a whole bunch of everything. Sounds good to me. Yes, we are fine. So we can then play Hollow Drippings down here. Ember Cash. We can play Making of a Morsel. Get the Miner. Firelight, just get that out of my hand. And I need to start dealing damage to the guy in the back. Else we're in danger. Damage shields sounds good to me. You need more damage here. You need more damage here. Small gift box. Hollow Drippings. Packed morsels, so I can do damage. Awesome. So that's actually really, really good. So what am I hoping to draw? Our floors are full. If I draw any of these Antumbras, I would have to also draw Feast. Because bad. I've got 5 bad cards to draw, which is a lot. The worst possible scenario is, yeah, Making a Morsel, Small Gift Box, Gem Trove. Yeah, we actually just save onto these cards for a future round. I'm just gonna keep him in stasis. I don't know. I don't know when I'm gonna unstasis him, but probably when it's time for him to actually secure the kill. Ah, my lady, don't die! Alright. Vengeful. Curse. Vengeful. Votivary. Alright, fully honest, subsuming blade here. Gonna be just fine. Ah. Wrong card to play. That's dumb. We really don't need to worry about the minion. The hardest one to kill is Entropy in the back, which is about to take a lot of damage. That's fine. The true card that I should be playing 2 of is Excavated Ember here on the middle floor. Alright, kill you. Small gift box. Hollow Drippings. Ember Cash, pack morsels. Lady of the Reform dies again. What's the best way to proceed? I think we just feast. Alright, like, why not? think we just resin removal here on the middle floor. Also gives us more health back. But if I play Antumber Morsel here, she still dies. Yeah, it's... Alright, well, just eat up as much as we can here. Seems good to me. Fall from heaven. Alrighty. Also, my units are silenced. Rude. I'm gonna go ahead and Gem Trove here. So we could do it again? Get that on my hand. More damage, more damage. Maybe just Gem Trove? Gem Trove? Oops. Votivary no longer dies. It's fine. I think that's okay. Oops, I should have played that on the top floor. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You gain more damage. Even more damage. And then I need you to just... Votivary, you're not dying. That's actually a problem. Alright, damage shield. Alright, hollow drippings. Packed morsels. Ember cash. So many morsels. I can't do anything about it. I'm flooding my deck unnecessarily with morsels. I should not have played all those morsels. Hey, that's it! There we go. Feast! There we go. Come on out of stasis, Morsel Maker. Final round. And it's the Morsel Maker that gets the kill. Okay. Well, that was a fun round. Melting Remnant level up. Unlocked the Remnant host. Extinguish. Summon 2 draft units. Hell yeah. And Paraffin Enforcer. On strike, apply Rage 3 to friendly burnout units. Hell yeah. Melting Remnant level up. Intent on death. Consume. Trigger units extinguish ability without killing it. Hell yeah. And Mold Braces. Friendly units apply armor 5 to the front friendly units on extinguish. Hell yeah. Umbra, level up. Blazing Bolts. Purge. Deal 60 damage to the front enemy unit. Add a stronger version of this card to your discard. Hell yeah. And Chain of Gems. Apply damage shield 2 to the first friendly unit summoned each turn. Hell yeah. Woo. Well, that was cool. Alright, a whole bunch of cards mastered. Titan Cup win streak 1. We unfortunately didn't get to see any of the new room cards. That does sadden me. It really saddens me. But yeah, that was a really cool run with Melting Remnant. Do I have access to any of the new room cards? Room. Memorial for the Melted. Friendly units have endless. And I didn't get to see that? That would have been cool. Would that have been good, though? I mean, yes and no. Because you could then use... I could have been using morsels less scared. I'd rather them be getting eaten. Are there any other ones that I need to know about? I don't see any there. The Bandage still have those 2 cool rooms. Under Legion has 3 rooms. Lazarus League, all that's the same. Hellhorned, Unknown. Awakened Thicket. Ooh, Siren Song. Pyreborn at the start of combat. Ascend non-boss enemy units on this floor and apply Dazed 3. Ooh. Right, and Crucible Extension's now a room instead of a spell. That honestly makes sense. You really only needed to play it once, so the fact that it's now a room is... it's alright. Plus the fact that it's +4. And then Engine Upgrade. Ooh. I also want to just see what they look like. Just seems cool to me. What about equipment? Yeah, the Resin Blades. Unknown, unknown, unknown. Fortified Pauldrons. Okay. Right. Yeah, some clans have more equipment than others. We're not playing Endless. But... yeah, I only had one type for one run. It was pretty much flawless the whole way through. I'm glad we didn't actually have to, like, save scum that run. That run was really powerful right from the beginning, which, for me, feels great, but I'm worried about the game posing a good challenge, because the interesting thing is as you constantly are giving new tools to players, you give players that have the knowledge a whole bunch of ways to be able to break the game and make it harder for them to actually lose. As long as they know what they're doing. It also helps the fact that we had the Pyre Heart of the Pyre of Dominion. That one is pretty strong. Remove trained stewards and starting cards. It gets rid of so many cards that just clutter up your deck. And immediately you can just start going with better cards. I had fun testing out weapons cache. I definitely could see more ways to get the use out of weapons cache, because you could very easily use weapons cache for somebody like Umbra, but also make, like, really expensive equipment that you, in theory, could not make realistically. Like, equipment that would cost, like, 5, or so on and so forth. Because if you just constantly make it to where then they cost 0, okay, cool, well, then you can just play whatever equipment you want. But there's not too many clans that can really benefit off of it except for Umbra, probably, and Melting Remnant to be able to get the maximum benefit. Well, no, there's also the Underlegion, I guess. Back to Outpost. That was a lot of fun. Just, yeah, what clans would really receive a huge benefit? Well, Hellhorned with Imps? Does the Underlegion troops count? So I guess there's quite a few different ways that you could maximize the benefit of the weapons. And I do need to play more dimensional portals. Portals? I do need to play more dimensional portals. Rock and Roll Heaven can be achieved from 10-dimensional challenges. So I gotta do that at some point. Defeat Titans with all clan combinations at Covenant rank 10. Yeah, it's gonna take forever to get the Gilded Vault. And I think that technically was a run I had already done before, because I don't recall that actually giving me a new... Dang it? Really? Just such a shame. But that was a lot of fun. Still love the game. Monster Train 2. I've got so many more different combinations to be playing with. But unfortunately, when it comes to tonight, this is all the time I really have. Oh, man, I played for 3 hours on one run. It was an awesome run, though. It did require, I mean, you could argue it didn't require a lot of thinking, but I also haven't played in a while. We had our game plan. It was a solid game plan. It was so solid that we didn't really lose anybody in the final fight. Except for one where, I just did a turn slightly differently to go, oh, okay, I should play that differently. Yeah, that's gonna do it. If you enjoyed this, you know, make sure to like. Don't forget to subscribe. We're over 1,000, and yeah, we'll just see where we go. Just hang out, relax, and have a good time. As a quick summary, again, as always, I'm probably gonna continue to play this game for a little bit. I do want to play more Pow World. I've been saying this for like the past week, but I want to play more Pow World, but it's just there's a lot of other games that have kind of come out that I want to play. So, we'll see. I'm probably going to end up playing more Monster Train 2 for the meantime, until I get my value out of the new DLC, because I am from the patch, because They are planning on releasing new clans. That one they did confirm in their where is it? I want to see their roadmap. So I know they had a roadmap. Yep, all the dev streams and all that. Contents roadmap. Right. Yeah, because I want to visit this really fast. So, free update number 1, Lost Arsenal. A new card for each clan. Basically, something to just make the game more interesting and fix any sort of balance. New clan list, room, and equipment cards. But they also added, and this was a free update, by the way, they also modified to where all clans have equipment, so that way you're not just playing with the new clans to get equipment, because it honestly kind of made the rooms not great. when you were playing with the base clans. But then now that they have their own equipment and room cards to also benefit, so much better. Their next thing they're going to be working on, which should come out within the next 3 months, assuming they have no issues on their production, is going to be some new bosses. So that'll be great for more game variability, new challenges to conquer, that'll also be nice. New artifacts, cool, and new train room cosmetics. Okay, yeah, that's much needed. And that's going to be a second free update. But at the start of next year, a lot of stuff's going to be coming out. Magic the Gathering should be having a set that I've been looking forward to, honestly, for about the past 2 years. So, assuming that the misses will allow it, I'm going to be trying to save a little bit for that to get some cards, because I would like plenty of cards from that. But that's probably the end of Magic for me for a good, almost forever while. But the third update, which is going to happen at the start of next year, is going to be major DLC expansion. So, you know, a way to give Shiny Shoe a little bit of extra money. But along this DLC expansion, a whole new game mode to sink dozens of hours into. Hopefully it deals with some form of multiplayer, because even though it wasn't necessary, but it felt great to have some form of a multiplayer aspect in the first game, where you could see other players. Because I would love to see the train look differently depending on the cosmetics that I give them. All new clan! Well, I know of one clan that's missing, and then they say and more. So I'm assuming an all new clan plus the other original DLC clan, the Wormkin. Because the Wormkin were my favorite. I would honestly love to do a Luna Wormkin build. Because thematically, it's also, you know, you have worms, and then you have the, this moth/beetle kind of thing. So you have these, this thing's kind of pupating into this cool, like, moon clan. I think visually it'd be really, really cool. It would be my favorite combinations, mostly just because of thematics and all. But that is still a good half a year away, so we'll see. Yeah. We'll be playing more Monster Train, just not tonight. Thank you all so much for tuning on in, and we'll see you all again next time. Have a good one.
Shiny.
I can't find the camera. Why won't the camera go away? Why is the camera stuck on? Transition? Oh!